今ぞ生まれし主をたたえよ。
お見事です。少佐殿、観測波の消滅を確認。
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Sunday, probably. Which means it is time for another Nozz Watches Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. There's a cat. I gotta hug the cat. So in our last episode, we got a big old flashback when Toru and Kobayashi met, and as well as some of Toru's adventures. She wants her bed. Toru's adventures in the real, in her own world, where she met up with this little slave girl who wanted to go back to being a slave so that she could be a maid. Not a dragon maid, though, you know, because, you know, that you gotta work your way up to that one. I'm distracted by this cat. And also we discovered that when Kobayashi went back, when Toru went to the other world to get a bunch of stuff, she accidentally ripped open a hole in space-time that allowed a actual fucking anime villain through. So, oh boy, that's gonna go well. Rip Japan. I guess Godzilla's a documentary now. But yeah, I mean, I've been told like that when this gets a season 2, it's already gonna transition from more of a slice of life thing to a actual through line story thing, which I'm totally fine with because I love these characters. And I guess this episode is going to be part of it, because I believe, let me just double check my episode list here. Yeah, this is the last episode, and the only thing left after this is an OVA. That is, actually, how long is that OVA? Is it like a real-ass fucking episode, or? Fuck, yeah, no, it's a real-ass episode, like fucking 23 minutes, alright. So, let's go ahead and see what's gonna happen in this final episode of Dragon Maid Z. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh boy, I can't wait to see how everybody fucking dies. I can't wait. What should be like Toru's dad or something? Oh, God. Ah, Toru, I see you finally found a boyfriend! He's rather effeminate, is he not? I mean, no woman could possibly have titties that small. Her power level would have to be absolutely minuscule. And that's why I laced your food with what the Sorry, I just lost the bit there. That's why I laced your food with chloroform. There you go. With Rufalin. Shoot it with your laser face. That's just straight up an iPhone. Like, that is something that always, like, is really weird, like, in shows. Like, so, I have a new phone as of recently because my gram came over from the UK, and she, like, bought, like, a refurbished Google Pixel XL. Because she's like, oh, this is the phone that you young people enjoy, right? I found it for rather cheap. And I'm like, yeah, Gram. Thank you, Gram. I mean, so it's better than the fucking phone I had, like fucking 4 years old now? I don't give a shit, it's a good-ass phone. Yeah, like, I got, like, a Google Pixel, and it's, like, it looks very generic. It's just generic-ass phone, right? Like, more so if I take it out the fucking case. But, like, some phones, like iPhones and shit, as well as, like, some of the LG phones, are very specific in the way they look and in their form factor. And a lot of shows, it's just straight, like, no, that's an iPhone. That's an LG, that's a Samsung, that's a like, you got generic phones. Like, phones that look generic, and you got, like, that like, plausible deniability. But, like, why do, like, shows and stuff, like, especially animated ones, you could literally make a phone look like whatever the fuck you want. Why do they go for, like, these ones that are like, no, like, that's something where I'm like, no, I can look at that and go, no, that's a fucking iPhone, that's a Samsung, that's an LG. You know, like, is there, like, some sort of, like, unspoken agreement, like, with these shows, like, hey, like, we won't sue you for basically drawing something that looks just like our fucking phone? I don't know. Like, that always does confuse me, especially when it comes to— oh, shit! Well, at least they don't need to water the flowers anymore. I'll offer everything to you. How lewd! Alright, it's time for Vor then. The fuck is she making? Is that some fucking weeb-ass way of making tea? That looks like heresy to me. Looks like someone needs to get fucking colonized. You get the teapot, you put the tea bag in it, you let it steep. And while it's steeping, you colonize some poor indigenous people. Then you come back, you pour it out, add sugar, add milk, and drink. Ah yes, this show is very much against racism. She's not awesome because she's a dragon. Even though dragons are awesome. Why'd you like omu rice so much? I mean, you had that yesterday. Like, Kobayashi would friggin' annoy me, because I'm like, man, you had omu rice yesterday. Pick something else, guy. Wait, the average lifespan in Japan is 70? Oh no. It's her Jiminy Cricket. Her absolutely fucking terrifying Jiminy Cricket. Several localized earthquakes were detected in Japan today. You've only got to keep up with it until Kobayashi dies. I mean, come on. Come on, Inner Doubt. The problem will solve itself eventually. Who says she has to go back? Even if Kobayashi dies, she can just go live in a live in a mountain somewhere. Oh wow, yeah, no, there's the localized earthquake. Experts believe the earthquake was caused by a dummy thick dragon. Oh shit, I was right. You're not my real dad. Oh my god, her wings are so fluffy. I love them. Look at her little fluffy Wait, can the rest of them go home? Elma can't. Kana can't. Can Lukoa just go back and forth at will? Because she got summoned, did she not? Fafnir probably can. Oh no! She's been maid napped! See, if she just fucking shut the door behind her, like fucking this wouldn't be a problem. God damn it, Toru. If you weren't so fucking fixated on getting some of that piping hot human slash, wouldn't be a problem. Oh no. Kobayashi's self-destructing, oh no. You can see the exact moment where her heart broke. Oh, no! They don't even have her on the fucking title card anymore! Oh no. Kobayashi went from fucking loving family unit to single mom in the space of an hour. Shit. Oh man, that's rough. Why is it that nobody in this workplace actually knows how to do their fucking job and Kobayashi has to do it for everyone? At all times? Her isekai is over. Could Lukoa not kill him? If it came down to it? Could she not call up Lukoa and be like, hey Lukoa, can you go beat up Toru's dad for me? Cause she's literally a god. Like Lukoa's a god. Like, yeah, he's the Emperor of Demise. But Quetzalcoatl has literally erased the planet more than once. You know, like... Oh, that's a lot of beer. Oh no, they just... Come on, you can't just fucking... You can't do the goddamn sad montage of sadness. You can't just do that. Man, you can't just fucking throw that at me right now. Some bullshit. Oh. Like Fafnir exists. Fucking like Quetzalcoatl exists. Like seeing as she's an atheist, she's got superpowers in that world. This should be rescue mission time. This should be exercising your Second Amendment rights time. Oh, sharing a bed, how lewd. Oh, she lost one of her moms. Oh. Fucking Kana just loads up. Kobayashi-san, we're gonna go get my other mom. Kana, where did you get a Spas 12? Those aren't even being made anymore. Internet. Okairi. Kobayashi-san. Oh, that plant's dying. They need to snip the stem so it can live longer. God, just laundry everywhere. Yes, you should have. You fucking shit. Oh, this has got to be a dream. It's got to be a fucking dream right now. She's hungover. Okay, how did you manage that? I thought you were being kidnapped by the god of evil. I'm gonna need an explanation there, Toru, otherwise this whole thing has no emotional weight whatsoever. I killed my dad. I threw the fucking kingdom into chaos by butchering my dad to death. Okay, Okairi, now get the fuck in and explain how this is going on. Oh, there he is! Like, for real. Like, there's some real powerhouses here, come on! Just tell Fafnir that this guy thinks his waifu is shit. Hey Fafnir, I heard from Toru's dad that that he thinks your waifu is shit. I'll kill him. I mean, she's been doing pretty fine so far. You know, like that urge to kill has been like at a solid 2 this whole time. Who gives a fuck? No, call him a bitch. Call him a bitch. Hey Toru, it's time to kill. It's time for murder. Fight for your waifu. Excuse me, King of Demise, I'd like to inform you that you's a bitch! Get lawyered, bitch! Can't kill someone, it's against the rules. Well, yeah, and then the plot of Gate will happen, and we've all seen how that fucking went. The second the Japanese figure out that they can fucking actually fight back, it just becomes a steamroll. Be opening a goddamn Starbucks in this man's fucking castle. Have you seen her rack? On top of that, she's my fetish. Alright, it's time. It's time. Like, seriously, this should be like the time where you just get a fucking. You just get fucking combo attacks. Like, just fucking Lucawa and Fafnir just do a fastball special. Just big old dragon fight. Gang up on this old man and beat him to death with his fucking walker. God, why are they so chonky? Seriously, these are some fat-ass dragons, man. Kobayashi-san, I'm trying to clean the apartment, but I'm dummy thick. The clap of my wings keeps shattering the glass. This is a cool-ass fucking anime fight, though. Like, that's great. So why are they holding this fight on Earth? Like, didn't they say that, like, Toru has the power to just level the planet if she wanted to? Step back a bit, I can't kill my dad if you don't get out the way. In the dub, they would refer to George Washington on that one. We can't get anything unless we compromise, like our founding father, George Washington. And sometimes you just want to smack someone's teeth in. I mean, if the average lifespan in Japan is about 70, then Kobayashi's only going to hang out for another 50 years, it's not a problem. Ooh! Use the power of Japanese shame culture! Shame him for being a bad parent! Having a staring match with a dragon that could destroy your planet 10 times over and not even blink. Oh my god. And that's it, he's just gone. Aww. Smash cut to the dragon wedding. Hooray, Akana has her mom's back. Yay! Where are they even fighting? It's just like a Dragon Ball wasteland. Fafnir needs to take care of his hair. He needs to get his hair dirt. Kana will take your fucking hand off. Man, Elma's so fat. How'd she even have all the money for this food, man? Behold the magic of the Shinkansen! The Shinkansen's the bullet train, right? It's not that one? There's a different word for that one, I don't know. Japan's mysterious nation. The mysteries of the Orient. This is just pure, my dude. I'm just having fun. Oh. Not with that attitude. Look, if I was Toru, first thing I'd be doing is like, alright, well, magic exists. How do I discover eternal life? Let me just work on that. I mean, the base work's already been done by the alchemists of this world. Let me just, just continue that research there. Mercury, probably not the best thing to start with. Okay. Oh, jeez, that's just great. And they're going off to meet Kobayashi's family. Oh man. Oh, God, this show is great. So this next episode is an OVA, right? So, I'll do that next week. So next Sunday we'll be out of Dragon Maid. I'll have to replace it with something.
Oh boy. Oh jeez. Ah.
But God, this entire series it's just fucking adorable. I think I'll talk about this actual episode first though, before I get out of my way. So, I honestly, if you told me at the start of this, when we got all this slice of life shit going on, I was like that this would turn into a actual thing that has arcs and progression and actual story events going on, I'd be like, you're fucking lying. Why you gotta be such bitch? But seeing this and seeing the big fight between Toru and her dad, even though it didn't really go anywhere, it kind of ended just as quickly as it started. The guy writing this, they can do some stuff. There's some. I'm actually wondering, the guy, didn't he start as a fucking H Dojin writer, and then he made Kobayashi and it fucking took off. Has he done as the writer for this done any God, my brain wants to say shonen, but that's not what I mean. You know what I mean? Like a story-based thing, with arcs and drama and I guess drama. I don't know, kind of what Claymore is, because I got big Claymore vibes from some of this, like people fighting what they are inside, kind of thing. It's cool. It's like someone spliced in some of the last few episodes of Claymore in there a little bit. I don't know. Has the writer done anything that's more story and adventure and drama? Because I'm actually curious. Because I feel with the sense of humor he has, as well as all of his fucking fetishes, he'd probably make something that would be actually really interesting to watch. The bit where Toru just fucking was just missing for what was it, over half of this? I feel like maybe it was a little bit, I don't know. I feel like maybe her being missing should have been an episode on of its own. The fact that she's gone and then she comes back in that same episode doesn't really give the chance to kind of sink in, kind of thing. I think that'd be the one thing I change. Give me separate that out to 2 episodes, kind of thing. So you'd probably have to add more stuff to the start, some more slice of life stuff, with Toru and Kobayashi kind of getting closer and closer, and then realize it, and Kobayashi maybe realize she got some feelings, I don't know. And then hang on, where? So yeah, we're right about at the fucking 12-minute mark, where Kobayashi says, if things are gonna turn out like this, if I knew things were gonna turn out like this, then I should have told her that the omu rice was good. That's a line you fucking end on, especially with the context. With her the apartment kind of being a mess and Kana having problems and all that. But you definitely have to fill out the episode with a lot more of Toru's internal internal fucking conflict and more of them being just adorable and cute together. You know, maybe you could give Elma some stuff, some, instead of, having her just hang around in the background. And I don't even think she had any fucking spoken lines. I don't think she had a single goddamn fucking spoken line the last 3 times she's shown up. Something like that. And then then have like another episode that's more of, them dealing with the fact they're now a single mother household. And then halfway through that have Dragon Dad show up and the whole thing, or Toru to come back and then basically entire episode works exactly as fine as is narratively. It feels like there's not enough time for that punch of Toru being gone to sink in. That's just me. It's great, but it's like a solid 9 out of 10. But you could have got that at A+ by giving us a week of oh my soul, oh fuck, oh. But that's just me. That's just me on that one. Yeah, it's good. I like the fucking fight between Toru and her dad, this big burst of energy, and they didn't really go all out with it because, even internally, narrative-wise, if they did go all out, Earth would stop existing. So it's kind of good that they did kind of limit it to, them throwing a few spells and charging and, if they were on their own world, then yeah, no, fuck it, have them go all out, but, it's good, it's internally consistent. Toru essentially calling, fucking Kobayashi essentially calling Toru's dad a bitch, that's great. Oh, you're a bad parent! And just fucking maintains eye contact. It's good. It's just good, they're just adorable. It's just adorable together, and you had, a lot of drama, and it's just great. Fucking, as far as, the whole series goes, it's adorable and it's great is basically just, all you really need. Just every interaction between Toru and Kobayashi is fucking pure. And, I still think that Saikawa and Kana is a little bit, but at this point, I think I've become desensitized to the point where it's just kind of getting funny now. They started off and I was and then it goes, and I was okay, the joke's been done to death, it's not funny anymore. And, as of this episode, it's looped back around to being funny again, and I don't know why. I feel like a fucking beaten housewife with Stockholm Syndrome. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a good show. It's a goddamn adorable. Ah. And we still have an OVA to go through. I wonder what's even going to be in the OVA. Is it going to be stuff that's anime only, or was there extra stuff in the manga that wouldn't really that they had to cut and then they put it in as an OVA? What's going on with that? I'm actually curious. I'm wondering what they're going to do. Because these OVAs, whenever I see, there's an OVA episode in a show, I'm always kind of Because that's always it is. It's always, stuff they cut for time. But now that the show has been done really well, hey, let's put it back in. Or it's something hey, while we're waiting for the second season, let's drum up hype and let's have Billy the Intern put his own fucking fan fiction in here. That's what you get. You get one of two. And I'm hoping it's the former. But then again, the latter is also funny. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, it's a good show. I like the show. We'll go one more episode, and then we got a second season coming. Fuck, when is the second season? I used to have this date up to my head. Dragon. Oh fuck, not Dargan Maid. Dragon Maid season 2. When is? Let's see. A Violent Evergarden movie is planned for January 2020. Extended studio schedule is possible to Mr. Kobayashi Dragon Maid Season 2. Release date could take place in late 2019. However, a 2020 premiere date seems... Okay, so apparently there's a fucking movie in January of next year. Alright then. So yeah, so movie and then Season 2. Alright. Alright, I'm down. I could wait till January. I don't plan on dying yet. But you know. I mean, if the time, like if it comes down to it. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait, my dude. Yeah, let me know what you thought of this down there in the comments. Whether you liked it, disliked it, and a fucking movie. Like, let me know in the comments what you think a Dragon Maid movie would be about. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, I haven't read the manga or anything, and I don't intend to. But I mean, if I was gonna do it, I'd probably do like, and I didn't have any manga stuff to pull from. I would probably do a prequel. Basically, be like, hey, here's everything that's going on in like the before times. Like, don't even bring Earth into it. Like, pure like stuff going on like in the distant past. I go into like what Toru was doing centuries ago, because apparently she did a lot of murder. And I do want to kind of see more of that side of Toru. See if see how it ties into who she is now. Because I mean, that who she is as a murderer has to fit, like, still is there with her maid self. But at the same time, like, that her wanting to be a maid and being a loving person and caring, that kind of just come from nowhere. So I imagine that's probably in there somewhere too. And I'd want to see what happens when the levels are reversed. When, like, in that right now we're like murder down here, caring, loving maid mom up here. Like, what happens when, like, it gets switched? You know? I don't know. Yeah, but what would you want from a Dragon Maid movie? Let me know down there in the comments. And everybody, as always, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, share social media, tell your friends, hit that share button down below, share on the social medias, and oh boy, help me eat some food through that ad revenue. That's a funny joke. But if you do want to support the channel, you can always do so via my Patreon, which is linked down in the description and on the end card, which also has some of my other stuff on there. If you're not sated yet, it has some Let's Play stuff and some Let's Watch stuff and some Let's Play stuff. And if you do support me on Patreon, you get a special patrons only Discord channel, which is linked down. Sorry, on my boy. Yes, there's a patrons-only Discord channel, which is on my open Discord server that anyone can join, which is linked down there in the description. If you are a patron, then in that channel, you can recommend things to be Let's Played, Let's Watched, live streamed, reviewed, whatever. And also got a special patrons-only movie night that we do once a month. Though sometimes, I'm feeling like if it strikes, we might do some, special surprise ones. We do that once a month, usually about in the second week of a month, where we hang out in Discord and Rabbit, and we watch some anime, watch a movie, play some video games. Basically just a whole day where me and the patrons kind of hang out, and I hang out there until people stop coming in. It's a lot of fun. It's like my favorite time of the month. Oh boy. Anyway, as always, everybody, I'll see you in the next video, but most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today, and I will see you around.